Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live from Toronto at Consensus2025 by CoinDesk. Joining me for this segment, we have Irina Berkon. She's Chief Financial Officer of Metallicus. We're here to discuss building trust, speed, and compliance in the next financial era. It is great to see you again. Irina, welcome back to Trade Talks.
Thank you so much.
Let's talk about federal credit unions and onboarding them into the blockchain.
So we've been engaged with a lot of credit unions recently and the credit union leagues, and we're just very pleasantly surprised how interested they are in blockchain and crypto products. Specifically, they are very interested in identity on chain to prevent fraud, to give their members security in their funds and in their credit unions. And they are now ready to offer their members crypto solutions and crypto products, which we're very excited about because we've been working on that for so long. So now they're coming to us and saying, we want to do this as well. Help us on board.
How are AI and blockchain working together? How are they driving compliance, security, and speed in financial transactions?
So we found that AI is a great tool to complement our compliance team's work. And we are actually implementing a number of AI tools into our fraud prevention and into our advice about different crypto transactions and crypto products.
One of the key themes here has been stablecoins and
Yes.
how it's allowing for underbanked populations and for financial inclusion, even in developing areas of the world when it comes to financial inclusion and, moving into the digital world.
Right. Yeah. So what I always like to say is this is why I got into crypto and blockchain, because there are you can't send a wire for 1 cent. You can't send a wire for $1, at least not very cheaply, but there are populations in the world for whom $1 is a big deal. And stable coins, pass through that very expensive and slow process. So a lot more people start having access to banking and become part of the financial system, which really improves their livelihood. So I'm very excited about that. And it's good to see that everybody's talking about stable coins.
Yeah, they certainly are. And of course, policy forecasting is that's the catalyst that we need here. Under the new administration, how do you think that could reshape the regulatory landscape for crypto and the digital asset space in general?
So we are very much looking forward to the new administration kind of making crypto
more accessible.
Yeah. I'm trying not demonizing crypto, undemonizing. I don't know if that's the word, but crypto. So we're not the bad guys. We are trying to give a lot of very good solutions to companies and people who need them. And we need the government to accept that and to understand that we can do this very safely. And we can do this in a safe and sound manner that credit unions and banks can participate in.
Right. Well, especially if we want to continue to drive innovation forward. So you understand what those operating guardrails look like. It's been encouraging. We've had conversations where you're starting to see the talent come back to the U.S. because of the confidence they have in the administration, because that brain drain did exist for a couple of years.
It's that, and we're also coming out, and we've had a lot of products already built that we couldn't launch because we couldn't get bank support, we couldn't get bank accounts, we didn't know what a security or a commodity was, and we're really looking forward to all of that being clear and people accepting that there are very good companies, safe, compliant companies that are interested in this industry.
Yeah. So on a high level, what's next for Metallicus?
What's next for the Metallicus is to onboard credit unions onto whatever products they want on the blockchain, because we're ready for them. We've already built them. Just need them to come.
All right. Appreciate the insight as always, Irina. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. And thanks for joining me from Consensus. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.